Royal commentator Guy Kelly has claimed that the royal family will increasingly come to rely on the middle generation of younger royals, as the current key players, such as Princess Anne and Prince Charles, are both getting older. He said that Lady Louise and her younger brother James, Viscount Severn, the children of Edward and Sophie Wessex, are likely to be key players in the new lineup of royals. According to Mr. Kelly, they will be joined by Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie and Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips. He claimed that Sam and Arthur Chatto, the grandsons of Princess Margaret, along with Lord Frederick Windsor and Lady Gabriella Kingston, the children of Prince Michael of Kent, will also play increasingly prominent roles. Comparing the royal family to a football team, Mr. Kelly claimed that the expanded lineup all comes down to squad depth. He wrote, "Ask any top-flight football manager and they'll tell you. At the end of the day, it all comes down to squad depth. The season is long and players need competition to stay hungry. So regular rotation is beneficial. To achieve that you need options. On the surface, there isn't much the royal family can learn from Premier League gaffers, but squad depth is one area the Prince of Wales should consider." He noted that the royal family carries out more than 2,000 official engagements each year, with links to as many as 3,000 organisations. Princess Anne, who undertook 387 engagements last year, is now 71 and Prince Charles is 73. Meanwhile, the Cambridges, Mr. Kelly highlighted, are busy raising 3 young children. But this next generation of youth players, the Cambridge children, will be busy with school work for the next 10 years. Explaining the issue in an article for The Telegraph, Mr. Kelly continued, "It all leaves a gap. Is the firm's middle generation of hard-working players on hand to assume a volume of engagements and patronages that would overwhelm a slimmed-down monarchy?" Watching the Queen's Platinum Jubilee coverage, it was clear the talent is right there in the royal box, it's just sitting quietly in the second, or third, or fourth row, waiting to be called upon. Speaking about the young royal and her brother, Mr. Kelly said they are ripening for public life. He added, "From carriage driving, which she learned from her grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, to media appearances, Louise, 18, is getting increasingly stuck in." At 14, James is probably more concerned with TikTok, but if they're anything like their mother, by all accounts one of the most reliable and charming royals, they'll be key assets.